everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Marjana and I have a special guest here.
I'm Darius.
He's my new roommate. Moving in 2 months, so don't get too excited. I thought we would have a lovely opportunity since he's here to basically take him through the process of me choosing my TBR. TBR stands for to be read. The way I do it is I have these prompts and then I fish them out and then I have to choose a book based on these prompts. And today what we're gonna do is we're gonna choose my spring TBR. So spring, I count from February, March, and April. These 3 months are my spring TBR. So from February until April, I will choose, what number of books do you want me to read in 3 months? Be nice to me.
I would say 7 or 8.
How about 6? 2 per month?
2 per month, yeah.
Okay, I can't see the prompts, right? I can't see the prompts. You can choose 3 and I will choose 3. You don't know what colors are for what? I know, so I don't remember. Choose 3. 1. All right. 2. 3. Perfect. And I shall choose 3. But I cannot look because I cannot choose based on the colors. I will mix them up maybe a little bit like this. I guess I'll choose. I always go for the middle. I'll go for the last one. I'll go for the first one and I'll go for middle. Someone here that I cannot take out. Jesus. All right. This one. Okay. Oh, I got good colors.
Okay, first I have a green one.
-1 book. I have to read 5 books in spring TBR. All right. But that doesn't really help now because it's a spring TBR. All right, but it's good. It's good. Next.
Then I have Oscar picks.
Let's pretend you chose a different one.
Most recent TBR video unread.
Okay. Most recent TBR video unread.
Classic.
A classic book. Okay, I know which one I'm gonna choose for that one and it's very long, so. Music pick. I have Self-Care Day. So -2 books, I have to read just 4 books. Nice. And Darius picks. Oh my god, what are the odds? All right. I'm gonna start with, so we have -1 and we have Self-Care Day. I will love this. For Self-Care Day, what am I gonna do? I'm not going to the spa. I'm going home. I'm going to Slovenia in February. Yeah, that will be my Self-Care Day. Even though they stress me out, so it's the opposite. Let's do a classic. So here I'm thinking Moby Dick. Oh. It's really long, it's complicated, but I have access to the audiobook, so I've been eyeing the audiobook for a while. If I don't read this, I might read something else, but this is what I'm currently thinking. Let's do music pick. I will go into my favorites. I will press shuffle, right? Next one is Rita Ora, You and I. So romance song. So I don't know why, but this literally reminds me of A Court of Thorns and Roses, my favorite book series that I have here, but the second book. And I cannot read the second book without reading the first one. I mean, I want to read I guess, yeah, I'm going with that. Give me 1 second. This book, the book series that I absolutely love, is also the epitome of true love for me. Like, this is what I want, but the second book, okay? And I've already added it on my want to reread list in 2025, so that's why I do kind of need to pick it up, because otherwise if I don't do it for now, I won't ever pick it up. It's called A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. When I read this, I don't like the first, I'm not a big fan of the first book, because compared to the second one, the first book is nothing. The second one is absolutely fantastic, but yeah, like I said, it's been years since I actually reread the series. This is my all-time favorite series. If you ever read anything of mine, I want you to read this, because this is one series that is my favorite, because the second book makes it so amazing, and my second book is, out of all the 600, 700 books that I've ever read, is my favorite. She's still alive. Now she must pay with her heart. When 19-year-old huntress Feyre kills a wolf in the woods, a beast-like creature arrives to demand retribution. Dragged to a treacherous magical land she knows about only from legends, Feyre discovers that her captor is not an animal but Tamlin, one of the lethal immortal fairies who once ruled their world. As Feyre dwells on his estate, her feelings for Tamlin transform from icy hostility to a fiery passion that burns through every lie and warning she's ever been told about the beautiful, dangerous world of the Fae. But an ancient, wicked shadow over the fairy lands is growing, and Feyre must find a way to stop it, or doom Tamlin and his world forever. But like I said, it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and one of my favorites, most recent TBR video unread. So I'm not going to do the January one because that one I only have 1 book left and I'm going to finish it probably today or tomorrow. As luck would have it, I completely disregarded my December TBR because I was not in the mood for any of these books. The first one was My Lady Jane, which is also a TV show. I just wasn't in the mood for it. I think I might pick it up actually, but I don't know. Then we have Mark Lawrence, The Book That Wouldn't Burn. This was actually a DNF this month, because DNF it means did not finish. Because I realized that in my fantasy, I need romance, and I was 100 pages into it and it was interesting, but not, I just need that romance, you know, because otherwise it's a bit too serious. There's nothing keeping me going, so I'm gonna give this to my sister, so this is gonna be an unhaul. We have On Silver Tides. This I have other plans for, so it's a no as well, which brings us to The Iron Widow, which was your pick, and it was The Coven. I'll be honest, I'm not really in the mood for this. Maybe a bit later, but It's on my to read or unhaul TBR. So that means I put it on that list because I was worried that if I don't pick it up now, or if I don't have an incentive to pick it up, I won't read it anytime soon because this book scares me. I know so many people love it, but it's fantasy, and fantasy these days just scares me, to be honest. Unless it's a favorite of mine that I know where it's going, I know how it turns out. I think it's either between the Coven or My Lady Jane. Your destiny is not to do what is right. Your destiny is to destroy us all. Willow Madiza never thought she'd accept a place at Hollow Grove University, the secret and prestigious institution where the best and the brightest of her fellow witches learn to wield their magic. But Willow has reasons for being at Hollow's Grove beyond the education it offers. Raised to be a weapon against the Coven that presides over the university, she must find the bones of her ancestors in order to reclaim the magic that is her destiny. Her only obstacle is Alaric Grayson Thorne, the university's beautiful and infuriating handmaster. Gray is ruthless, manipulative, dangerous. He represents everything Willow has been taught to despise. But despite their mutual loathing, Gray understands Willow better than anyone, and he might just be the key to unlocking her full power. Lady Jane Grey. She was a real historical figure. She's tied to Henry VIII, all of those. After King Henry dies and his son dies, Mary and Elizabeth want to get on the throne. But before they got on the throne, there was Lady Jane who got the throne, and then they killed her or something like that. I don't entirely know how in history it went down, but she's before Mary and Elizabeth. This is like a fictional story. In this world, there are people, and then there are people who can turn into animals, and they are being hunted. And Lady Jane Grey, she's like her mother basically sells her off into an arranged marriage with a guy who can turn into an animal, and she must keep his secret, but it's also romance. Like, the TV show is amazing. So I think based on how I'm telling you this, I'm gonna read My Lady Jane. Yeah. For the final part, you can pick a book from my bookshelf. Just for context, this bookshelf is just unread books. My read books are on the other bookshelf, but he will go through the books and we'll just figure something out. You can ask me about genres or if you like the covers. So what is your thought process? Are you going to choose based on covers? Or are you going to choose based on genres? Are you going to choose based on the thickness?
I look what the cover is.
Okay.
And I look what's written on the back.
Okay.
What's that?
It's a fantasy book. It's from the same author that wrote A Court of Thorns and Roses. This is my sister's favorite series. I prefer the other one.
Now what?
Guys, we're reading Wicked, I guess. There you have it. Let me take you through all the books that I have to read, unfortunately. No, it's okay. It's fine. I actually like this, everything. Darius picked Wicked. Whee! For classic, we have Moby Dick. And most recent TBR video unread book was which one? My Lady Jane. I actually like this TBR. We're gonna read so many books I have to read 1 book a month, 1.5 books a month, let's say, in 3 months. I got this. This is amazing. I'm so excited. Anyways, guys, what emoji comes to mind? Quick.
The cat with the heart eyes.
Alright, comment that down below if you came to the end of the video. Now, we're gonna do something else, and you'll see us together one more time.
Yay.
Bye!
Bye-bye.